Hello, my gorgeous Pisces. My name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium. And this reading is going to be in between the actual 8th and the 30th of June 2022. But I'm specifically going to focus on the part of your life that it's really important in terms of the actual negative energy, which is like kind of like having a negative impact on your life, especially when it comes to you, focusing on your future planning and things like that. So I'm going to focus on the amount of negative energy in your life that created a negative blockage, which is preventing you from going on to much bigger and much better things in your life, and it's karmically, this is a very powerful point because it's going to keep on coming back into your life until you kind of really establish what this is. So this, my gorgeous Piscelini, is a super important reading for you, because as soon as you're aware of what this is, sooner you're going to be able to let this absolutely wonderful new energy in, which is going to motivate you, which is going to inspire you, which is going to make you feel so much better about yourself, which is going to give you such a powerful sense of a brand new direction at the same time with all these things that you've learned so far in this life. So this is indeed just part of the picture, but really important in order for you to really carry on focusing on much better things in your life. Okay, so now what you need to remember, my gorgeous Piscelini, this is really important because it's all about the change that you wanted to make for a while. Listen to me very carefully. It's in between the 8th and the 30th of June. It's gonna come to you. It's gonna come to you within this stage and the period, the change that you've been thinking about it intensely. You know what change do you want in your life. You know that you want your life to change. You know that there are specific points in your life that you no longer like. You know that there are specific points in your life that are making you really unhappy, but the situation around you just didn't allow you to do with what you wanted to do over the last 2 or 3 years. So now you just need to understand that this all created this big mama of a negative energy that impacted your life in a rather negative way. It slowed you down a little bit and it puts you in a limbo, and now you need to release yourself from this limbo, from this negative energy, my gorgeous Piscelini. So it's about the change in between the 8th and the 30th of June. It's gonna come to you within these days, the change that you wanted to do for a while, some kind of inspiration, some kind of new beginning, some kind of start, or some kind of new stage in your life that you wanted to do, you wanted to create, you wanted to start, you wanted to manifest, but you didn't. Now you will, and that's the difference, because you will know what to do. You will know how to do it because I'm about to tell you. So it's about an old change, not an old change, but it's about the change that you wanted to make and create for such a long time, but you didn't know how to do this. Okay, so this is important for you to remember. So what you need to remember when it comes to this change, remember that your intuition has been alerting you about this change for a while now. Your intuition has been alerting you already about that change for a while, but you didn't know what to do. So now you're going to be thinking about that change again, but it's going to be the same old thing, like, oh, I'm not too sure about this, I'm not too sure about that. It is very important to understand that even our mind, if we are negative, we just close the door, we just lock the door. If we are open-minded and we just focus on us primarily and what we want to do, then that way we are already halfway there. So this is something I need you to remember. But on another hand, you just need to change your approach, and outlook is going to occur. Okay, so this is important. You need to have a change in your approach. And it's also time to act. Now it's time to make a move, my gorgeous Piscelini. So you need to change the way in you approach things, but also at the same time you need to have a change in your approach. Okay, you need to have a change in your approach to deal with this change. Just remember this is the change that you wanted to make for a while. It was on your mind. You know what this is exactly. As while I'm talking right now, you know what this change is exactly, but it just wasn't the right time. It was always something that would be on your mind. So now you are most certainly going on the next stage of your spiritual journey. As I said, your intuition has been alerting you about this change for such a long time, but now you need to understand it's all about it's a change in your approach, and that also is like kind of going to be the time when you need to understand and realize that it's also time to act. Okay, so this is no time to wait, no time to I'm gonna wait for this, I'm gonna wait for that. No, baby, no. Now it's time to act as well. This is something you need to remember, but most importantly, it's time to make your move. No more like leaving things behind, no more waiting, no more thinking, no more planning. Now, my gorgeous Pisceline, it's time to make your move. Okay, it's what you wanted to do for a long time. I know I mentioned the word change like about 5 billion times, but let me tell you, with different words, not that you need it, but it's just something that you wanted to do for such a long time. The new beginning, new start, this change is something that you need, something that your soul needs, something that your spirit needs, something that every single part of you wants, and you wanted to do for such a long time, and you are already there. But all you need to do is just to have a different approach to things, and at the same time you need to really act now. Okay, you need to make your move, and as soon as you make your move, like without even realizing, there is a slight change of direction that you are going to have. And this is brilliant, because this slight new direction that you are going to have, it's going to be connected to things that you have been doing right now, but also it's going to bring you so many elements of the unknown that you need this at this moment in your life, because this is all part of your transformation. But then at the same time, it's the part of this profound change which is going to occur, and it's going to be for the good, of course, and I want you to understand that by the end of this month, the transformation and rebirth are both on their way, my gorgeous Pisceline. So this is why things are going to become quite challenging, but these challenges are going to be very sacred, because any challenge you take on within this stage and period, my God, you're going to do really great. But just remember to look at the things from a different angle, to reflect on things differently, step back and look at the bigger picture. And once that happens, everything is going to be completely different, but it's still going to be the same. But this is something that I want you to understand, And on another hand, what you need to understand. So it's all about transformation and rebirth are on their way by the end of this month, my gorgeous Pisceline, and it's like all about, this is the time to growth, but this is the time to grow, but also at the same time, it's time for you to understand how important this actually is. Please do remember it, my gorgeous Pisceline, because this is to do with something that's so important to you, something that's so significant to you. And don't be put off, oh, it's not the right time because of what's happening on the outside. It's not the right time because it's going to be a bit more difficult to get where I want to get. Or it's not the right time because no. Everything stops now. Everything stops, but you don't. Okay? Just remember this, my gorgeous Pisceline. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Pisceline. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.